bring in Osama Nazzal. He joins me live from Jenin in the occupied West Bank. Osama, good to see you. So what do you make of this situation? I mean, before October the 7th, the situation when it comes to Palestinian prisoners in occupied territories was not that great either. It has only exacerbated.
Yeah, sure. Before the 7th of October, the Palestinian prisoner movement struggled hard in order to get some achievements or to have the basic rights, at least inside the Israeli prisoners. But after the 7th of October, the Israeli occupation had canceled all these achievements of the Palestinian prisoners movement, and the situation that they are living in inside the Israeli prisons is catastrophic and tragic. As you mentioned, before the 7th of October, Israel was holding about 6,000 Palestinian prisoners. Today, we are talking about 10,000 Palestinian prisoners and more. And those prisoners don't enjoy any human right inside the prisons. They don't have access to their lawyers. They are not visited by their families because their families are not allowed to get into Israel and visit them in the prisons. And they are subjected to the forms of torture that no people can imagine. Apart from that, the Palestinian prisoners who were detained from the Gaza Strip are in a special place in the desert of Negev, in the Nakab, in concentration camps, and no human rights organization and no Palestinian organization knows anything about them. The important thing is that people, Palestinian prisoners, are dying of torture in Israeli prisons. And since the 7th of October until now, we are talking about 9 to 10 prisoners who lost their life. Israel does not declare how they lost their life, but it's known because of torture and isolation.
Osama, what do you think is reinforcing Israel's illegal actions when it comes to detention centers?
You know, Israel is based on the illegal action, really, as its occupation of the Palestinian territory is illegal under international law and according to the United Nations norms and conventions. So its practices against the Palestinian prisoners and even the detainment of any Palestinian by Israel is illegal. While they are detained, they are not criminals, they are not thieves. They are freedom fighters. They are a people who are calling for freedom, for justice, for human dignity, for normal life. That is why Israel is detaining thousands of them. So
Right.
Israel is taking its back to all the international laws and conventions, including those on the rights of prisoners.
Now, Osama, it seems to me most of the international community's attention is directed towards Gaza for obvious reasons. More than 30,000 Palestinians have been killed by Israel in the besieged enclave. But would it be fair to say that the international community has widely ignored what's going on in other occupied territories, such as the occupied West Bank?
Sorry to say that the international community has been turning a blind eye to the Palestinian people since the start of the Israeli occupation, because we are talking about hundreds and hundreds of resolutions issued by the United Nations and the International Security Council, but no resolution was implemented up to now. Now, the people in Gaza are facing hell on earth. The situation that while we are talking now, the people in Ashifa hospital, which is stormed and besieged by the Israeli forces, they are dying. The people are dying because of Israeli bombardment and Israeli missiles. The people are dying because of starvation and of famine. People don't have even water to drink, not to wash, even to drink. So the situation in Gaza is catastrophic, and it requires genuine and realistic international attention, not only lip service and words. So yes, the word is talking about Gaza, but doing nothing to Gaza, but at the same time, ignoring the situation in East Jerusalem and in the occupied West Bank. While we are talking now, the people in the West Bank are bidding farewell to 9 of their young men who were killed just last night and today morning by the Israeli occupation forces. We are talking about the prisoners, and Israel detained just last night 25 Palestinians
Right.
from the occupied West Bank.
Osama Nazzal, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.